Relax. That's fine. What is good, Vibe Gang? It is your boy Ray here with another one. I've been hit up left and right to talk about, yo, J. Cole is responding about the Drake and Kendrick beef. So I'm like, what? Word? That's what we doing? Oh, J. Cole said, I'm not going to leave 2024 without y'all motherfuckers understanding what I'm saying. Okay. Está bien, papi. I hear. Through leasing. I appreciate everybody contacting me about this one. I love all of you guys and supporting the page. You guys are real ones. If you guys want to see my vacation video is on my other YouTube channel, Story Time with Ray. Go over there, check the video out. It's up now. Go subscribe, do all that, support that. We were on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We at 519 right now. So I appreciate you guys. Go over there, check the video out, see what I did on our little trip, and subscribe. Do that for me. Appreciate you. Port Antonio. Okay. Federico. Cut the beat. You can leave. J. Cole. It is on you. Baby, this is some smooth shit. This is the type of shit you put in the whip. You about to roll up, you smoking a little bit, you know, everything's cooling. It just finished raining, so the roads are wet. Nice breeze going through there next to the beach. You smelling the sea urchins and shit, and you over there chilling and you just vibe with it. Go like that. And even if the cop pulls you over, who gives a fuck? Just put that shit on, the cop is gonna go over there to the front of your car like this. He's like, I was going to give you a ticket, but you got that J. Cole shit on. So I ain't going to give you nothing, man. Just be easy. Then that nigga moonwalks back to the car. Woo, this is smooth, man. I like it.
Ride to it. Ride to it. Ride to it. Ride to it. Ride to it. Ride to it. Ride to it. Ride to it. Ride to it. Young Jermaine walked the straight and narrow. Minimum wage jobs for the narrow. But still my mind was on the zeros. I fiend for the perks that was seen flipping birds. So we was skipping church, but my eyes was on the sparrows.
Oh my goodness. Talk about he was coming up working for minimum wage and shit. Then he said the fiends for the perks. I was a fiend for the perks. He was a fiend for the perks of being them niggas in the street, you know, them dealers and shit like that, them hustlers. He was fiending for the perks of it. But fiends, perks, drug dealers, I'm dealing you perks, you a fiend for them? Fiend for them, work that double, that's crazy, bro. Say it to them one more time, Jizzle.
Ride to it, ride to it. Young Jermaine walked the straight and narrow. Minimum wage jobs for the narrow. But still my mind was on the zeros.
Right.
I fiend for the perks that was seen flipping birds. So we was skipping church, but my eyes was on the sparrows. Right. Niggas flipping pies, spending thousands on apparel. Shit, right. I wanna shine too. I want dimes too. Jealous niggas wanna know just how my rhymes blew. Mano y mano, I'm Bono, I'm you times 2. Now I'm bougie.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Nigga, I'm Bono. I'm you times 2. You too, Bono. Come on, dog. That's crazy, bro. Oh. Oh. Ah. J. Cole talking. And that's one thing, like, a lot of people, like, I don't get it. I don't. I don't know where that squeak came from. I don't know where the squeak came from. I don't get it. Where people are not giving J. Cole his just due. Like, you got, why y'all act like this nigga can't rap? This man is fire. See, that's what happens when you, the big three, you know, this. Nah, fuck that, man. J. Cole's his own man. Kendrick is his own man. Drake is his own man. You can't take that away from J. Cole. J. Cole's fire, bro. Even when he was on top of the roof. Chilling. Stop, man. J. Cole's fire. It's irrelevant. About the whole battle fucking thing, like the thing, like, I get how some people, I understand how some people are just like, yo, he should have battled, you know, that kind of took away from, you know, his MC, like, niggas want to revoke his MC card. I mean, like, you can't really revoke his MC card when he gets on the mic and talks that real stuff. You can't really, like, you're acting like he's garbage. Like, he's not garbage at all. But I can understand why there's some people just like, oh no, he bowed out and da-da-da and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, I get it. Yeah, because I'm a big battle rap fan, and you know, you don't do that in battle rap. You know, when somebody attacks you or talks about you, whatever, you need to come back in like, you have to come back with bars, and that's just what the culture is. But then I understood when he made that speech. I think he was doing a live concert somewhere, and he did that speech about it, talking about it, and I'm just like, oh, okay, like I get it, I get it, I do. So I can see it in both ends, but at the end of the day, take both of those situations, both of that and throw it out the window. He's still fire. My man can still rap. Like, his flow and cadences are fucking amazing, bro. Like, this guy's very, very, very good at his art. So I don't get it, I guess. It's a bias thing. That's all that it is. It's people that fuck with Cole. It's people that don't fuck with Cole. I get it. It's cool. But it's like, keep it to yourself. Like, because you make yourself look dumb. J. Cole pretty fucking fire, bro.
Now my rhymes blue. Mano y mano, I'm Bono, I'm you times 2. Now I'm bougie, I done outgrew the fountain blue. But never forgot the spot where I developed my plot. The dwell at the top, the veil where all my skeletons locked. If I could do it all over, then I never would swap. I seen good, I seen bad, had my...
If I could do it over, I would never swap. If you really think about, like, if what you've been through made you the person you are now, would you give up all those trials and tribulations you had to fight through? No, because God knows what type of person you'd be if you didn't have those values and the respect and honor and morals and be the person that you are now. There's no way in hell that would happen, because you got to go through the bullshit in order for you to learn life's lessons. So you can use that for your arsenal, so you can see it, the people can see the chink in your armor and know that you ain't playing around. You got to go through all that bullshit. Like, that's just a fact of life. Some people don't make it out. Some people do make it out and thrive. But the key point is never give up on yourself. You can only bet on yourself. You can't bet around people around you. You can't bet on a company or a corporation. You can't bet on none of that. Bet on yourself and bet on your talent and do what the hell you got to do with your talent. And know that you did it with morals and respect. Just keep it on it, man. Over here, talk on that hibbity-bibbity shit.
If I could do it all over, then I never would swap. I seen good, I seen bad, had my melanin mocked. I seen lifelong friends turn to devilish ops.
Yeah, because that light skin shit got my melanin he goes through less struggles than you do just because he's a little bit lighter than you. That's crazy to me. Struggle's a struggle, no matter what skin color you are. I'm just saying, us as a community need to put money back into our communities. That's why all these independent artists that I react to, you see me wearing their hoodies. You see me getting some of their stuff. You see me getting the poster, promoting them in my studio, and doing all this stuff. That is a reason for that. You got to support. You got to fix within. Instead of bitching, complaining about everything else that you can't control, why don't you start doing something with your platform, something that you can control? And put your oil into it, help the community, help your people out. That's what God put us on this earth for. Like the community, the ghetto, the hood, living in that, it ain't easy. And it's not easy. But that's something like we got to understand a whole bunch of shit that we've been. The percentages of males that are not in their kids' life in all communities is too high. That's what it is. It's just too high. That affects a growth of a child, of a youth. That's why they end up going to the streets and going through this and going through that. They didn't have their father to show them what's right. They have the father to show them anything. And then these women, like any human being in the world, because not only African American women, mothers, but you got it in all shapes and sizes. But the percentages are higher in the African American community because they're dependent on the government to pay for all their shit. Why do I need a man when the government is my man? The government is giving me $1,000, $2,000, sometimes over up to close to $10,000 in food stamps. The government is giving me $500 to $1,000 to $1,500 to $3,000, $5,000. I've seen people even getting $11,000 to $12,000, maybe even higher, in cash inside of their card from the government for assistance. Why the fuck would I? That's the mentality. I don't need a man. I got all this. And then what does it happen? I'm not going to work. Why do I need to work when I'm getting all this money a month? Why do I need to work? So it started becoming acceptable. That's just facts. And the kids are watching this, and then what happens? And I've said this before: you take a black kid and you an African American kid, and you put him in the middle of fucking China, from an infant. Guess what he's gonna do? He's gonna go and do what's around him. He's not gonna speak English or hood or whatever you want to fucking call it. He's gonna start speaking Chinese. That's his first language. Does it matter the skin color? You put him anywhere in the world, he's going to adapt to what he's around. So if they see that their mommy and daddy are doing it and that's okay, they're going to, in turn, do it. There's nobody in their life saying it's wrong. We need to fix our community ourselves. Our government is not doing that for us. They want us dependent on them. They want us to fucking say, you know what, fuck it. I could do whatever I want. Or if I lose my job, I could quit my fucking job. I don't got to prosper now. Fuck that. If the government's going to be giving me that money, fuck it. That's the mentality. Is that right? Because you know what? If you say that it is right, what else can we do? Work like I've seen a lot of other African-American women do when it's a single household. They bust their ass and they fucking work. They get work 2, 3 fucking jobs. It's disrespectful for you to sit there on your ass and not work and not do nothing. And my taxes got to pay for your shit. If you think that's fair, then that's fucked up. Because your check, all those taxes that's coming out, then you look at your check and you're like, oh, what the fuck? How much taxes did it take out? Now, some of that money's going to the people on food stamps and Medicaid and all that when they don't need it, when they're capable of working. We ain't even gonna get into it. I want the hood that I was raised and born in 20 fucking years. I want my shit to prosper. I want it to be fixed. I don't want my kids to be around that shit. We bitch and complain about, we see things, oh, you don't know what I seen. My head is all fucked up because the things that I seen, but you don't want to fix it. You want your child to go see the same shit. Fuck out of here. That makes no fucking sense.
Where all my skeletons locked. If I could do it all over, then I never would swap. I seen good, I seen bad, had my melanin mocked. I seen lifelong friends turn to devilish ops. I was Mike in red leather trying to tell him to stop. You better beat it for you see that heavy metal get popped. He was a mean ass.
That whole Michael Jackson scheme. Michael Jackson with the red leather. You better beat it. Come on, dog. Y'all niggas.
I seen lifelong friends turn to devilish ops. I was Mike in red leather trying to tell him to stop. You better beat it for you see that heavy metal get popped. He was
heavy metal get popped, but that heavy metal, the gun get popped. Heavy metal pop, that's fire, bro. That is fire.
Red leather trying to tell him to stop. You better beat it for you see that heavy metal get popped. He was a mean ass wing with a hell of a shot. But if no team draft king, he gon' bet on the block. He wanna ball till he fall until the Federals knock. And sit his ass on the bench for moving careless with rock. You can't relate unless your father was not around. And your mother went out and found someone else and then brought around. And they salaries didn't combine. When they married and brought you out of that poverty, then you moved to a soft little part of town. So that when you back in the hood, you feel awkward about it now.
He just said exactly what the fuck I just said. He just said exactly what the fuck I just said. It's a cycle. And man, you gotta do your shit. You gotta take your responsibilities, my nigga. My brother. Let me say that. My brother. We need to start taking responsibility of these kids that we have no problem bringing into this world. Just so that for them to suffer. Putting all the stress on the mother. Where sometimes, let's face it, we're all humans, we all mess up, and we all do things that we are not proud of. And sometimes a mother's breaking point hits, and she wants to do just something to make more money than what she's making. She's working 3 jobs, she's fucking tired, bro. Take responsibility for the people that you bring into this world. That's your right. Show these kids, yo, this ain't right, bro. You can't be doing this. We can't keep on doing this shit. We can't keep on doing the same things over and over again. But nah, it's cool. I'm a fuck shorty, and I'm gonna get this shorty. I'm gonna get that shorty. Oh, you a cool dude. I just counted 5 shorties. Are you gonna take care of the shorties that are gonna pop out of these bitches? I know the new trend right now is everybody being sexual, everybody being this and that. Oh, and it's free, and you can fuck whoever you want. It don't matter. There's no relationship. There's no commitment. There's no nothing. And then we have to ask ourselves the question: then why are kids so fucked up? What? Human beings are like this, and it's not only the African American. It's in the white community. It's in the Hispanic community. It's everywhere. There's poverty. It's everywhere. If we see an easy way out to make that money, we are going to fucking take it, because we have been trained in our fucking brains that we're no good. We have been trained in our fucking brains that we can't amount to shit. We've been humiliated and made fun of if we tell somebody, oh, I like to paint, I like to draw, I like to do something productive. We're made fun of in our own communities. Not letting the person be the person. I see a whole bunch of videos saying, oh, men can't show emotion. Man, that's the bullshit that got us this way. Yes, men can show emotion. You can show emotion whenever the fuck you want. Who the fuck is anybody to tell you not to? But go ahead and start and get these little hood rats and shit like that, and go ahead and catch some shit. Get these bitches pregnant. Don't pay attention to nothing, and keep it moving. That's the life that you want to fucking live. And then bitch and complain, oh, the government is keeping me down. You're making these decisions yourselves. There ain't no government ain't telling you to do nothing. You made this decision to do this. Instead of being responsible and being there for your kids every single day. Give me all that bullshit, man. We did this to ourselves, and there was nobody else to fucking blame. Ben Shapiro said this shit. If you look back in the 60s and 70s, African American culture in the whole community, they were thriving. They were making more money. They were working. There was more dads at home. There was people helping them out. The community was growing and growing and growing and growing. It's just easier not to work. Let's keep it 100. It's easier not to get off our asses and go fucking do something with our lives. It's a whole lot easier. Trying to cheat and scheme. The food stamps and Medicaid was created to help the people that were in need. Example, me and my wife were on food stamps. When she was pregnant with my son, we were on fucking food stamps. I was working a job that was paying $8.50. She couldn't work because it was a complicated pregnancy and she had to be bed rest. So she couldn't work. So I had to go and provide the 3 people with $8.50 an hour. I busted my fucking ass every single fucking day, and I got promoted, and I started making more fucking money. I got him out of the fucking hood and put him into a fucking nicer neighborhood where there's better fucking schools. From that point on, when my son was born and my daughter was born, it was balls to the wall. My job is to make sure they have the best life possible. Now we own our own property. We live in a fucking beautiful fucking neighborhood. We make more than enough money to take care of my family. So do not fucking tell me you're not able to do it. That's excuses that we give ourselves because it's easier to ask the government for money. And the government is going to say, you want it, here you go. So before we start fixing Instagram posts and start flaunting and start talking to all this shit, fix ourselves before we start fucking pointing fingers and throwing rocks at a glass fucking house. Y'all need to sit the fuck down and understand what the fuck is going on in your own community. We made it okay to do that. You know how many people I ran into in my whole freaking 40 years of living? And all I hear them say is, yo, I did this, that, and the third, and I'm able to get this much money on food stamps. And all the fucking time, bro. Me and my wife got food stamps. The minute that I started making good money and she started working and making good money, she called them and said, I want to set up an appointment, whatever I have to do to cancel this shit because we don't need it no more. Thankfully, we're able to afford to do this shit ourselves. That is what it's there for. It's not there to live the rest of your life and transfer shit over to your fucking kids. People say, oh, the United States government ain't doing nothing. The United States government spends trillions of dollars on Medicaid and fucking food stamps. What more you want them to do? They're giving you the fucking money. Come on, dog. We got to do better. And that's just a hard fucking fact.
No part of town, so that when you back in the hood, you feel awkward about it now. Then your confidence start to drown, but the rapper gave you some positive thoughts, so you jot them down. You jot them down. Ride to it, 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 ride to it. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me. 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 Yeah, Benjamin Button, cold flows, reverse time to find deliveries good as mine. You
Benjamin Button, cold flows, reverse time? That's crazy. Oh, because Benjamin Button, it was a reverse. The older he got, the younger he looked. Come on, dog. That's crazy, man. Reverse time is fire.
Benjamin Button, cold flows, reverse time. To find deliveries good as mine, you gotta search primes. I'm scaling heights higher than birds can.
To catch deliveries better than mine, you better on catch Prime. Amazon Prime, my nigga. It delivered it at your door. Oh my God. Holy shit, that was hard, bro. That made me feel something. Hold on, bro. That man made my toes curl when he said that shit. That was hard, bro.
To find deliveries good as mine, you gotta search primes. I'm scaling heights higher than birds can perch, trying to be something, hoping that peace comes to my cursed mind. One thing's for sure, that I've matured from my first rhyme. I learned long ago, you can't please them all and it hurts trying.
That's all.
In this game,
speak on it. Speak on it. Espérate. Es que J. Cole está hablando. He talking. J. Cole talking, ladies and gentlemen, man. It's hard. It's hard that you can't please everybody, and when you let somebody down, you feel like shit. Talk to them, bro.
From my first rhyme, I learned long ago, you can't please them all and it hurts trying.
Right.
In this game where all you've got is your name, like dirt, I'm smirking at niggas trying to besmirch mine. Absurd times where the fake get told it is wise. I can see hate in both of your eyes, but the third's blind. So you.
Yo, his fucking rhyme schemes are fucking crazy, bro. I don't know. He went to the Bat Cave to write for this. He went to the Bat Cave. He said, I'm gonna go in here. Yeah, I'm gonna turn my phone off. Leave me alone for about 20 to 25 days. I need a time for myself. And I believe the first day he was just walking around with a robe on that says "True Nigga" in the back, and he's just feeling the vibe inside the cave. Listen to the beats, no words, just the beat. And then finally he saw a light. It was a bat came through the light. Oh! I don't know why the bat did that, but it happened. And then he started writing. This man's flowing through this beat like he's in skates, baby. He ain't playing around.
The fake get told it is wise. I can see hate in both of your eyes, but the third's blind. So you search lines.
Hey, you know, your eyes, the third's blind. That's fire, bro. Oh.
It is wise, I can see hate in both of your eyes, but the third's blind. So you search lines, but you struggle with explaining. Just trying to besmirch mine. Absurd times where the fake get told it is wise. I can see hate in both of your eyes, but the third's blind. So you.
Both of your eyes. Is he talking to both of your eyes? He hate in both of your eyes. He specifically, so is that Drake and K-Dot? He hates in both of your eyes. Hold on.
But a fake get told it is wise. I can see hate in both of your eyes, but the third's blind.
Right.
So you search lines, but you struggle, which explains the puzzled look on the dull faces the word finds. I hate when raps become, but like do not disturb signs. Can't knock it if I see it's about the dough. They instigate the fuckery because it's profitable. But
right.
Singing stop the violence tunes with dudes in hospitals. I pulled the plug.
Dudes in hospitals. That's crazy. He talking though. He talking to both of them.
Do not disturb signs. Can't knock it if I see it's about the dough. They instigate the fuckery because it's profitable. But Singing stop the violence tunes with dudes in hospitals. I pulled the plug because I seen where that was about to go. Right. They wanted blood, they wanted clicks to make their pockets grow. They see this.
He said, I got out of that situation. That situation was a bad situation. And he was not about to go do that. Very smart. It's a very smart decision not to go in there. But at the same time, battling somebody, whether it be mainstream beef, whether it be URL TV, in its rawest form, is testing each other's pen. Now understand this. See where I'm going with this. And this is not on the negative of J. Cole. This is more on the positive side of J. Cole. He saw that it wasn't about that anymore. He saw that with the fans and both of them the what they were doing and what they were saying and everything. It was more personal than anything. And it was not about testing each other's pens anymore. That went out the window. It was more like I'm going to try to end you type shit. We're pulling files and doing this and doing that. So respectfully, he declined and he pulled out. He said, "No, fuck that. I saw what you guys want. Y'all guys want blood. I'm not about that." So I'm saying that to say battle rap, battling somebody, exchanging words with each other in any form was meant for one purpose and one purpose only, and it was to test each other's pen to see who was the best at it. And that's what it was. Once fans started getting a lot of say in these platforms that promote the negativity and love the negativity are not there for that. They're there to keep on pushing the narratives and keep on keeping it as high as possible to get the most views as possible. That's why they do that type of shit. Once I start reacting to a battle situation and I started to see, okay, now this is getting a little bit too like personal and people might get hurt off of this and people may not. I don't know where it's going. Once I get to that point where I don't know where this is going to go, I pull out myself. And I say, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be sitting here and see people destroy each other for literally no fucking reason. Unless you robbed from me or you hurt somebody I loved, I have no reason. You want to come at me or talking about let's go pen for pen? I'm with you 100%. Let's go with it. I would love to see that 100% if it's pen for pen. But in this culture right now, if two people are going at it, it could never end up being just a battle. It ends up being more than just a battle. It ends up being now we're trying to put smut on people's names in a career-ending type of way. They take it to a point that it's just like, all right, now it's not battle rap. You really have something against this dude, and you're trying to get this dude out of here. People don't want to be around that sometimes. That shit's toxic, and that shit, it's bad. But if you're keeping it bars, if you're keeping it as the lyrical amazement of what you're doing, now we talking. Now I want to hear that shit. And I believe that if Drake and K Dot would have left it just bars alone, once again, K Dot would have won anyways. In my opinion, K Dot would have won. Whether he battled Drake, whether he battled J. Cole, in my opinion, K Dot would have lyrically would have whooped their ass. He probably would have had more trouble with J. Cole than he would have had with Drake. I'm just saying, if we kept it in a lyrical battle form, that's all we're talking about. Once they stop, shake your hand, good job, bro. It was fun. I love this bar, I love this, but now they communicate and they can do all of that. That's the way it's supposed to be. I've seen it happen that way many fucking times. So it does exist out there. But people tend to, we need to get as much views of this as possible, and we need to do as much as possible to keep this fire burning. Because if we put it out, we need to capitalize on this as much as possible while we got the views and while we got the eyes looking at us. So they're gonna keep on going and making it crazier and crazier and crazier to capitalize from that, to make the most money off of it. Which the smartest thing in the fucking world to do is to do it that way. If you're here to make money off of this shit, and if you can make money off of a battle, even better. Why not? Fuck it. But when it starts passing a battle and now we're doing something different, no. Like, who the fuck wants to fucking deal with that shit? Because it's not entertaining anymore. And for me, I'm not saying it's not entertaining for the rest of the fucking world. Obviously it is, because it's getting all the views. But for me, it's not entertaining anymore. Because it's just corny now. It's just like, I don't know. That's just the way I fucking think. But J. Cole is talking. That would be if they could. Oh my god, that would be so fucking amazing. If it's like J. Cole and K Dot and them just two, just rapping, no personals, no nothing, just literally trying to kill each other. I think it'll be a lot better than fucking Drake and him doing it. I don't like Drake. It'll be a lot better than Drake and him doing it. I'll tell you that much. Because that was sad. That was sad, man. K-Dot said, I'm going to take it real quick. And he just went and put it in his pocket. Lyrically, it was amazing. Lyrically, what K-Dot did was fucking amazing. But I think if J. Cole would have stepped in the ring and they would have just kept it lyrical, I think it would have been something different. Something completely different. And you may not agree with me because you're probably not in that battle royal. You probably don't know too much about. I watch URL. I watch King of the Dot. Even the new ones are coming out. Him and Holland's got a new one coming out. Bags and Bodies and Bags, or Bags and Bodies. He's got that one out now. They're doing battles, and the battle community is getting really big right now. And we got big names like Hitman Holla, Murder Mook, Loaded Lux. Got all these dudes backing it instead, coming out and coming outside and rapping and battling and putting really good efforts into it. So it's a beautiful fucking thing. If you haven't, please go look into the battle community, because it's not what you guys think. It's supposed to be done the way it is. I understand mainstream does it a little bit fucking. There's a difference between it, but at the end of the day, that's what it's there for. Yes, mainstream beefs is. I have a problem. You have a problem. It's about resolving that problem. It's not about trying to kill each other, and one has to be destroyed completely, like business-wise, making money-wise, than the other. It doesn't have to be. Not saying that Drake is broke. Drake got more money than us still. He good. He over here doing fake filter shits on Instagram. He good. He happy. He good. But there's a difference. And when it comes to that beef shit, people get. That's why I don't like I like the mainstream beef because yes, it's entertaining, but then it gets to a point where I was like, I got older and I was like, I don't want to be dealing with that's too much, and now it's seeping into the independent world, which sucks even fucking more. So that's my fucking feelings about it. If you don't like it, suck a dick.
Profitable, but singing stop the violence tunes with dudes in hospitals. I pulled the plug because I seen where that was about to go. They wanted blood, they wanted clicks to make their pockets grow. They see this fire in my pen and think I'm dodging smoke. I wouldn't have lost the battle, dog. I would have lost the bro. I would have gained.
I would have not lost a battle. I would have lost a bro. Oh my god. But the way he's saying it, though, he's telling you, bro. And our friendship is more important than me coming out here and try to destroy you when you're trying to destroy me. That ain't gonna happen. That's real right there. You can't fight that. I don't want to lose a brother. But I was not gonna lose that battle though. Don't think that just because I didn't doesn't mean that I can't. And that's never been an argument that I even bring up when I talk about this shit. It's not is it capable of doing it. J. Cole is absolutely capable of battling somebody and destroying them. He's done it. But this was a situation where these two are his friends. Drake and K-Dot are his boys. And he saw how them two were going at it, and he's like, no, if I get in the middle, I don't want to lose a brother. Because it's not like I'm gonna, if I decide to do it, I'm not gonna slack. I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna come with fire. That's crazy, Jay Kizzle.
They think I'm dodging smoke. I wouldn't have lost the battle, dog. I would have lost the bro. I would have gained the phone. And all for what? Just to attain some old props from strangers that don't got a clue what I've been aiming for since the age of 4.
For what? For respect from a bunch of people that I don't even fucking know? Every artist has a mission in their brain when they decide that they're going to do this for the rest of their life, and they make decisions, they do their things, and they make their money and whatever, and they finally at where they at. Only the artist knows what their mission is to do it. J. Cole has a mission. He's like, I'm not going to go do something just because I want a whole bunch of people to fucking follow me and get the likes and get the views. I'm not about doing all that shit. And then on top of that, I might have to kill one of my brothers to do it. You're good. I'm not doing it. It's morals and respect. It's understanding. Oh, he's talking though.
What, just to attain some old props from strangers that don't got a clue what I've been aiming for since the age of 14. Jermaine is no king, if that means I gotta dig up dirt and pay the whole team of algorithm bot niggas just to sway the whole thing on social media.
You have to sway the nigga, pay a nigga for bots? Oh my goodness. And I can't believe that there's like, actually, I saw a YouTube video about this. There's motherfuckers out there that do it all the fucking time. They pay for bots? Like, I understand, like, the views and the comments and all that, like, matter more than anything. Let's just put it like this. The likes and the comments mean more to a video than a subscription does. And that's just being real. That's just being real. And people actually go out there and spend money on buying bots and buying subscriptions and buying likes and buying, and I'm just like, y'all niggas are crazy. Why the fuck would I spend money doing that shit for? I get the views, if I get the views and it's low views, it's because the algorithm hasn't done its job. It's not out there. I can promote it. I promote it as much as I can. If I don't get it, I don't get it. Next. On to the next one. Man, fuck that. This nigga just crazy. But, you know, doing YouTube full-time, views do count. And likes and all that stuff does count as a business point of view. That's why I promote it. But that's as much as I could do. Can't do more than that. So if it gets it, it gets it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I gotta go on to the next one. I can't stop and just dwell on just one video not getting views. I gotta keep on getting it. Now, when I see that my shit, because back last week, my videos were 2 weeks before that, but that was a YouTube issue. That was not a nothing else issue. That was a YouTube issue and they fixed it. But it's like, all right, just keep on moving. Just keep on moving. And in my mind, it's just like, keep on working. You have to put more. You have to do more. More people need to see you. More people. And then if it happens, it happens. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm good with it. It's about what you love to do and what it is doing for you mentally. Because money comes and goes. Shit happens. You can have it all 1 minute. The next minute, shit could be gone. But if you have your happiness, and you keep your happiness is forever. You're always going to have the memories. You're always going to have the conversations and the smiles and everything. So your happiness is more important. Do what you love to do. Push whatever messages that you want to push. As long as it's in the positive views for uplifting our fucking people, I'm all for it, 110%. Vote Vibe 2024, bitches.
Gain the phone and all for what? Just to attain some old props from strangers that don't got a clue what I've been aiming for since the age of 14. Jermaine is no king, if that means I gotta dig up dirt and pay the whole team of algorithm bot niggas just to sway the whole thing on social media. Competing for your favorable memes to be considered best to live and rest. The weight of both things. I understand the thirst of being first that made them both swing, protecting legacies. So lines got crossed, perhaps regrettably. My friends went to war, I walked away with all they blood on me. Now some will discredit me.
Stop, bro. Oh my God, bro. Oh. He understands they're going at each other. I'm first. No, that's the whole point of it. I'm the best. No, I'm the best. But I had to see my two brothers go to war, have their blood on me. That's crazy. He's going in.
Competing for your favorable memes to be considered best to live and rest. The weight of both things. I understand the thirst of being first that made them both swing, protecting legacies. So lines got crossed, perhaps regrettably. My friends went to war, I walked away with all they blood on me. Now some will discredit me, try wipe away my pedigree, but please find a nigga out that's rapping this incredibly. My dog text.
Talk to them. Talk to them, man. Talk to them. Yeah. Yeah. That was fire.
incredibly. My friends went to war, I walked away with all they blood on me. Now some will discredit me, try wipe away my pedigree, but please find a nigga out that's rapping this incredibly. My dog texted me, I share the words he said to me. If you refuse to shoot the gun, don't mean the gun ain't deadly.
Ooh, if you don't refuse to shoot the gun, it doesn't mean the gun ain't deadly. Just because I didn't fucking fire doesn't mean my shit don't work, my nigga. I'm just saying. He's just showing you guys like, yo, this is the reason, this is what it is. I'm not gonna be part of that, man. Respectfully. Go ahead, my nigga. Go ahead, J. Cole.
I share the words he said to me. If you refuse to shoot the gun, don't mean the gun ain't deadly. I guess in that metaphor, hypothetically, the gun is me. I texted back like, guess a gun ain't what I'm trying to be, my nigga. They stripped me of my spot and now I'm finally free, my nigga. They say I'm picking sides, they don't you lie on me, my nigga. To start another war, hey Drake, you'll always be my nigga. I ain't ashamed to say you did a lot for me, my nigga.
Right.
Fuck all the narratives. Tapping back into your magic pen is what's imperative. Reminding these folks why we do it. It's not for beefing, it's for speaking our thoughts, pushing ourselves, reaching the charts, reaching your minds, deep in your hearts, creeping to find emotions to touch, something inside to open you up, help you cope with the rough times and shit. I'm sending love cause we ain't prime and shit. My nigga, y'all niggas ain't stopping me. Yeah, y'all niggas ain't stopping me.
I like that. I like that, man. That whole ending was fucking fire. Giving his respects to Drake. That's fire. That's fire. Damn, J. Cole, man. Yo, that shit hits hard, bro. I gotta go back to that.
Back into your magic pen is what's imperative. Reminding these folks why we do it. It's not for beefing, it's for speaking our thoughts, pushing ourselves, reaching the charts, reaching your minds, deep in your hearts, creeping to find emotions to touch, something inside to open you up, help you cope with the rough times and shit. I'm sending love cause we ain't prime and shit. My nigga, y'all niggas ain't stopping me. Yeah, y'all niggas ain't stopping me. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me.
Alright, bro. Y'all niggas trying to take over 2024 with this shit, man. J. Cole killing it. Oh my god. Lyrically, this whole entire song was fucking amazing. The message was even more important. Let's lift each other up. Let's get on the pen. Let's show these people why we do this, why we love it. And I can't say it better than him. He said it the best fucking way. That shit was dope. I like this shit.
Y'all niggas ain't stopping me. Y'all niggas ain't.
Fire. Beat selection, everything. Track as a whole, amazing. The content, even fucking better. Golly, bro. I fuck with it. If you guys enjoyed the video, I know it was a long one. If you guys enjoyed it, please subscribe. My trip video that I took to LJ, Georgia, it's up in my Story Time with Ray channel. Go ahead. The link is down below. Subscribe to it. Show some love over there. I'm going to talk to you guys in a minute. I got more coming. Peace.
I got a bad feeling about this.
They say Larry is a vibe, like my nigga Ray. I be cool and I get high. I roll bigger J.